Hello, I am Ruth Collis, and I want to welcome you to my pipe coral course where we take a simple skein of paint and roll it up to make these gorgeous, classy pipe corals, and it's easy. It's really that easy. But we're going to show you how to glue it archivally and all kinds of other fun stuff. So let me take you right now and show you what you're going to benefit from in the course and what you're going to learn. So here we are in the course. This is basically the introduction where I tell you what you're going to get out of the course. This will help you make three-dimensional sculptures out of unused, dried paint that would normally be discarded. This helps to save the cost of wasted paint. It prevents landfill waste and plumbing clogs, and it makes you, the artist, feel brilliant for turning nothing into something. It creates high-value works of art for collectors who want to invest. It displays innovation and unprecedented possibility for fine art paintings. It brings presence, life, and conversation to a room for decor, and it promotes the awareness of coral reefs if you want to connect to that. It gives the artist a reason for how they were doing their part in being green, and it promotes confidence when you can easily achieve something that seems to be complicated. This really is easy. And so I will refer you now to my Simple Rose course. And here's a little video that tells about how to get the paint thick, how to bag it, and where to get bulk amounts for cheap. And so I actually give you the course code so you can go take it for free. And in this course, I'm going to give you a lot of handouts, so you'll want to get the Adobe Acrobat Reader for free. And here's the link here for that. I'm just going to go through a little bit of this introduction here. So a little bit about me. I've been kind of inventive with this paint. I got really sick one year, a couple years ago, and I had all of this time, this free time to spend exploring my dreams of painting, and I just went wild with discovering all of the things that this thick paint stuff can do. And so in this little PDF here, I made some links. If you click, this will take you to my blog, and it shows other details, a little video, and closer up pictures. And what's neat about the starfish is that it helps save our ecosystem and our coral reefs. And so it helps promote the policy of no take from the environment, and instead of taking starfish out and making them die, you can actually create 3D, literally 3D works of starfish art and put it in your painting. And then that way it's not decaying your painting either. A little bit more about me is I just went wild inventing these this crinkled poppy, a solid round ball shape. I authored a book on how to paint with cake decorating tips. You can get this book on Amazon, and it shows how you can literally make a rosette out of paint. And that's pretty cool. If you go to my website, ruthcollis.com, it shows here under sculptural paintings this painting that I was just talking about, and a lot bigger, closer up views. So you can learn about that and all of this just absolutely fun stuff that you can do with paint. And so I got so excited to learn that you can braid paint and do just all this crazy wild stuff. So I want to share with you now what you can do. Now, in the Simple Rose course up here, it's going to talk about paint comparison a little more, but if some people just don't end up there, so I want to at least tell you here some of the cost savings. Now, this Liquitex here, you can get it in the store, Michael's, if you have a Michael's near you, but it's pretty expensive. And I'm directing you to go to a bulk paint manufacturer in Los Angeles, California, You can get like several times more for a lot cheaper. And that's probably mail ordered. You'd have to order it over the internet. But if you want to just try it out, this you can probably get nearby you in the store, and maybe use a 40% off coupon that Michael's has. But you're going to get a small amount, so you want to try as best as you can to work your way up to getting maybe a gallon of this this super gel here from Nova Color, because you're going to need to get paint in volume. And the next lecture down is actually paint colors. I'm giving you this digital chart that I made up. They'll actually send you out this paint chart if you request it. But if you order paint, I'm giving this to you here so you can see more accurate colors, because on their website it's kind of a not good representation. So you can download that, and basically I'm just skim over how the rest of the course is. The next section basically goes over how the pipe corals works, how to get a paint skin, how to use your old paint, and if you don't have it, how to make a new paint skin. The mixing formula, I think that's basically 2 cones, 1 sheet equals 2 cones, so that helps tell a more exact amount. Now how to actually make the pipe corals is next, how to cut them and glue them, and covering that little seam there to make them look cool. And then let's see, section 4 is on making a variety of pipe shapes and sizes, and this is basically kind of getting the artistic eye, making appealing shapes, different sizes, making them dip down in front, using the scraps, getting odd shapes. And then we get into painting the background and how to paint the pipes, how to make that dreamy look. It's really not hard. I go by a little system that I show you how to do that, how to highlight the pipe tops, and why the pipes need a canvas. This is a little funny, you might like this. This is why they fall over on you. Kind of funny, but I show you how to get around that. That's why they need a canvas, for a little support. The next section is on touching up and varnishing. This could be a good little reference chart right here that tells why you need to varnish and how it protects the painting, so that could come in handy. Inspiration is the next chapter, and I basically show you a tool you probably know all about, but how to use it to prevent artist block and how to get your own ideas. So I just added this whole section now, how to try it out. It's a way to make a smaller painting with a cheaper price, because some of you were talking about the cost of materials, and I just found a brand new gel, so I got really excited to show it to you there. So this basically shows you how to get that gel, and mixing and cutting and all that you basically have been taught in the previous lessons, but showing you some extra things like this one right here, how to make your own chunky texture gel. You'll probably want to know how to do that. That's pretty cool. That could save you from buying some of the expensive stuff. Extras, the paint water saver bucket. Some people have been really interested in knowing how to save actually acrylic paint water, how to recycle it. So here's a neat idea for you there. And the conclusion, I congratulate you, and you'll want to see this behind the scenes display. I show you how to actually spin and rotate the canvas and make it just wow, so people can see, you know, all of this dimension, and I show exactly how I do it and the lighting and all that, so you can learn how to do that. And then in the review, I would like to ask you for a 5-star review, and if you do not think that I deserve that, I would like you to go here to the discussion area in the course and add a discussion, and here's where you can be heard. Just tell me here what you think could be done better, and I really want to improve this course and make it the best possible. So any feedback, any questions, your final exam will be to upload a picture of your finished painting and put it in here. And you can even put in progress shots and ask questions. So give me feedback here. Continue your learning. That's a few extra links, and the supply list section. A list of all of the supplies, where to get them. Everything is linked. I did all the hard work for you. This takes a while to link stuff. It takes a while to find stuff, and a lot of these good things are just in different places. Not everything is in the same place. So at the end here is a whole section on if you wanted to do the cheaper route of the warm colored painting. Here's the colors I used for that if you want to use those colors. I have a download coupon list for you to get things cheaper. And the last thing is an action step where I actually have you do an exercise of making your own pipe corals. And I just told you where to post that in the discussion area. And so that's a little bit about welcoming you to the course. So thank you very much for your time, and you will want to check out how to create a paint skin next.